Lewis, do you remember back in the 80s, I came down to run the bridge run with you. I stayed at your place, and on a Friday night, we decided to go out and grab a beer. And we were, well, of course we did that all the time. We were sitting in the bar. Do you remember that pirate guy that came in the bar and sat down beside us?
Yeah.
That was amazing. So I'll tell you how this story went. So we're sitting there talking, and we turn around, and there's a guy that looks like a pirate comes walking in and grabbing a seat beside us, and he was so authentic. He had a wooden peg for a leg, he had a hook on his right arm, and he had a patch over his right eye. And I'm thinking, this is April, it's not Halloween, so this can't be real. But when he sat down, I could see that he really did have a wooden peg for a leg. And I was going to thank him. I thought he was a combat veteran, and I was going to thank him for his service to our country. And so I said hello to him, and he said hi back, and I was going to talk to him a little further, and he goes, "Hey, Sonny, I bet you're wondering how I got me this wooden leg and this hook for me hand and a patch on the eye." And I said, well, the thought did cross my mind because, you know, they have good orthotics and prosthetics today, and usually people have something that is made commercially and you can't tell. "Oh, well, I'll get that stuff, but it's just too expensive, and besides, I like the natural wood, and it goes with me character anyway." You know, he's doing his thing. I'm thinking, this can't be real, but it sounds like it might be. "Well, how did you get your wooden leg then?" So he goes, "Well, I'll tell you. I want to tell you all about it. So I was out in my boat on the harbor and cleaning the barnacles off my boat, and a big shark comes up and bites me leg off. And that's how I got this wooden leg. I made it myself." I said, well, I'm looking around like Lewis and thinking, this could be true. Is this real? Well, I'm going to go with it. So I said, well, tell me how the story about your hook on your hand. And he goes, "Well, I got me in a big disagreement with another sailor, and we comes to fighting, and we get into a big sword fight. And whack, there goes my hand off." And I said, "I'm sorry to hear that. Did you lose the fight?" He goes, "You should see the other guy." Arr. So anyway, I'm really kind of rolling my eyes, but I'm going to go with this anyway. So he goes, "Well," I said, "how did you get the patch on your eye? And what is your eye okay?" He goes, "I'll tell you the story. About a week after I lose my hand and get me hook, I'm out scrubbing the decks, and I look up in the sky, and a bird comes flying over, and bam, he drops one right in the eye. It puts the eye out, and that's how I got this patch on my eye." And I'm thinking in amazement, I'm having a hard time. And I looked over at Lewis, and I said, "Lewis, you can't get your eye put out by a bird dropping in your eye, can you?" And he says,
"You can if you've only had your hook for a week."
"Yeah." Okay, guys, thank you.